After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ncaa State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him,
He's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's the free safety who's sneaking up in there and comes up with a nice sack in the backfield.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Will not be brought down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ncaa State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Golden Flash is lining up here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Inside the 25. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to receive.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Ncaa State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, golden flashes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Williams. He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a first down.
The pocket breaking down. Catch made in space. Look out. No shot to bring him down.
Boy, nice job by the receiver selling this route to the outside, creating enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Kent State. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
There's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Williams. Quick throw over the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to chuck it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Penn State. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st down, it's play action. Graham down the middle. It's Barry.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Golden Flashes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Flashes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Williams. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Ball handed off. He's swarmed by the defense. Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Bringing pressure. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
To dart to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
He hits the up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Empty set now, 5 wide. His legs. It's Garcia. The game moves the ball to a 34. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He makes the grab. the 44. The Golden Flashes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw, looking back to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to get the second half going. Play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's bringing it back. Past the 40. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Golden Flashes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Looking for some space. It's Garcia. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Lets it go quickly. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear.
They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver, but I love to point out when the offensive line does a great job. It's a cohesive unit. They do a nice job of communicating, give the quarterback enough time, let him do his thing. But the offensive line is the reason that play.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Grab behind the line. It's Bulla. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. To the air, it's Williams. Caught over the middle, it's Moss. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
You set it down to the offense, first and 10. Running back with the football. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down, both mentally and physically.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ncaa State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. Muscles past the defender. He steps out at the 4, close to a big 6. Still a great play.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ncaa State. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw under.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ncaa State. Big 6 could be a game changer.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the running back's got it again. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Barrett. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. No for the first, but still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Pressure is coming. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. Golden Flashes come to the line in a hurry-up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Powering through a tackle. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Incompletion sets up a second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Williams. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Kent State. No chance to catch him there.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Working clock with the ground game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On third down, it's a handoff. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Now, it's always a special year, and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoy